When the countdown to death struck, the smell of coffee in the courtroom felt unusually sharp. Billionaire Cole crossed his legs, ignoring the judge's urging as the clinking of his coffee cup drowned out everything. He raised his hand to interrupt the trial, insisting that his lawyer taste his prized coffee beans first.
Mr. Cole, sir.
Now there's a sizable check in this envelope. Let me know if you decide to cash it.
But before he could finish speaking, a mouthful of blood burst out unexpectedly. He was rushed to the hospital. Cole ended up in the VIP ward of his own hospital. His personal assistant even delivered his custom coffee machine overnight. But when he drew back the curtain, a stranger's face made him furious. A black man named Carter had already taken the other bed. "This is my private ward." Cole's roar shook the walls. He was worth billions, and had never shared anything with ordinary people, let alone a private space like this. At the time he still comforted himself thinking it was only pneumonia, believing top-tier medical resources would have him discharged by tomorrow. He looked down on Carter's presence, but Carter remained calm. He had long been used to the struggles and uncertainties of life. In his 45-year marriage, he had supported his whole family through his mechanic skills. Now with a terminal illness, his only wish was to spend more time with his family. The test results shattered Cole's arrogance. The doctor told him coldly, the tumor in his brain had spread. Brain surgery was only a temporary fix, and chemotherapy ahead was a gamble with life. With his head shaved, Cole lay on the operating table, feeling fear for the first time in his life. He had a business empire. The president had consulted him. Royalty had dined with him. But now, he didn't even have someone willing to accompany him through surgery. His assistant kept babbling about inheritance, making him even colder inside. Meanwhile, next door, Carter was surrounded every day by the love of his family. His wife brought warm meals. His son brought a hand-drawn card from his grandson. His daughter sat by his bed softly reading poetry. Cole watched this, jealous and bitter. He had never experienced this kind of warmth. 4 failed marriages, and a broken relationship with his only daughter. Post-surgery chemotherapy became a shared ordeal. Cole vomited endlessly, unable to eat a bite of his expensive custom meals. Carter endured bone inflammation pain silently, yet managed to smile whenever his family visited. One night, Cole asked Carter about the chemotherapy.
How rough is it?
Chemo?
Carter grimly described it. It felt like every vein in your body was blackening, bones burning with fire, vomiting until you questioned life itself. Carter was curious about Cole's red tin coffee pot.
Sisyphus makes coffee.
What else does it do?
What else does it have to do?
Cole dismissed it as just for brewing coffee, but Carter passionately shared the origins of coffee, never revealing the secret of Kopi Luwak. Over time, these two men, so different in status and character, began to let go of their barriers under the shadow of death. They played cards in the ward together. Cole always tried to cheat. Carter easily saw through it with his knowledge. They walked in the hallway together. Cole complained about the hospital service not matching his status. Carter encouraged him to enjoy the present. A bucket list. A crazy journey to fight regret with the rest of their lives. When doctors told them they had only 6 months to a year left, Cole finally dropped his strongman facade. Sitting by the ward window, taking off his expensive glasses, he said hoarsely, "I thought knowing my death date would be a relief. But now I see. It is terrifying." Carter pulled out a crumpled piece of paper. It was his secret bucket list.
Help a complete stranger for the good. Laugh until I cry.
Witness breathtaking scenery. Cole glanced at it, scoffing. "This is boring." He grabbed a pen, adding skydiving, driving a Mustang, kissing the most beautiful girl in the world, traveling the globe and other wild wishes.
Now we're onto something.
We're onto something?
"I have the money. I can make it happen."
We could do this.
Cole's proposal made Carter hesitant.
You're the one crying you never took a shot. Here's your chance.
What kind of hospital is this?
Virginia, we have to talk.
What did they say?
Excuse me.
I'm going away for a while.
What are you talking about?
To Virginia.
His wife strongly objected. "You should stay home. Spend your last moments with your family." But Carter looked at the list, remembered his youthful dreams. He had wanted to be a history professor, but an unexpected pregnancy forced him to drop out to support the family. A mechanic's life became a lifetime identity. "I lived 45 years for my family. Now I want to live for myself." Carter finally made up his mind,
I'm sorry.
leaving his family behind secretly to start this crazy journey.
My husband is not for sale.
And so it began.
The first stop was skydiving. Carter, afraid of heights, stood at the plane door, legs shaking, screaming, "I quit."
No! No!
But Cole shoved him out.
Let's hit the steel!
This is what it means to feel alive. Cole followed closely, They screamed at each other in the air. Fear slowly gave way to the thrill of freedom.
Surrender to the void!
Carter opened his parachute early. Cole deliberately delayed, scaring the instructor who shouted to pull the cord.
Pull the damn cord!
They landed laughing so hard they couldn't stand straight. Laugh Until You Cry was officially crossed off the list. Next, they suited up for racing. Driving Carter's dream Mustang on the track, Cole tried to show off, but Carter left him in the dust, even crashing the car head-on. The two old men laughed like children on the track. A private jet took them around the world. In Paris, Cole brought Carter to his 30-year favorite Michelin restaurant, sharing foie gras and red wine at sunset. Cole accidentally mentioned his daughter Emily, eyes full of guilt. He had opposed her marriage to a man with violent tendencies, and pushed too hard, causing a rift. They had lost contact for years. Carter quietly added reconciliation with her to the list.
What are you doing? It's time.
Cole angrily crossed it out. In the African savannah, they rode in a jeep, watching lions chase zebras, wildebeests migrate in herds. Feeling the vastness and vitality of nature, Carter couldn't help singing. Cole hummed along. His old arrogance vanished. On top of the pyramids in Egypt, Carter shared the Egyptian beliefs about death, before ascending to heaven.
The gods asked them 2 questions.
What were they?
Did you find joy in life? Did your life bring joy to others? Cole was struck by the second question. He had billions, yet never truly brought joy to anyone. Along the way, Carter's wife called, crying to Cole.
Mr. Cole, now I'm prepared for my husband to die. Not prepared to lose him while he's still alive.
Cole left the choice to Carter.
Maybe we should put this on hold for a while.
Carter firmly said, I came not just to complete the wishes, but to regain what was lost in our marriage. Over the years, affection had faded as the children grew up. This journey reminded him, love requires communication and presence. At the Taj Mahal in India, they talked about the afterlife. Carter said he wanted to be cremated, ashes in a coffee tin, buried somewhere beautiful. In Hong Kong, Cole arranged for a beautiful woman to approach Carter, trying to fulfill, kiss the most beautiful girl. Carter politely declined. My wife is the most beautiful woman in the world. At that moment, he deeply missed his family, deciding to end the journey early and go home. Reconciliation and redemption. Death is not the end. Being remembered is. Back home, Carter hesitated at the door, nervously pressed the doorbell like on a first date. His wife opened. All resentments melted into longing. They hugged tightly, as if time had rewound to their first meeting. Carter cooked and walked with his wife, danced in the cozy living room, filling the emotional gap of decades. Meanwhile, Cole returned to his empty mansion, facing cold takeout, feeling bone-deep loneliness for the first time. He called companions, but cried silently at a photo of his daughter. Unfortunately, Carter's cancer spread to his brain. Immediate surgery was required. Before surgery, Carter handed Cole the taped bucket list. The rest would depend on him. He also revealed the secret of Kopi Luwak. The world's most expensive coffee came from wild civets eating the beans, excreting them, collected and processed by villagers. You're kidding me. A cat tasted it before me. Cole was both angry and amused. Tears rolled down. Carter crossed off the last item.
You got a pen? Give me a pen.
Urging, find joy in life. Complete the wishes we left unfinished. The surgery failed. Cole personally oversaw Carter's funeral. He spoke of their friendship across class and status. This old man I knew for only months changed my life. He taught me that wealth can't buy happiness, nor erase regrets. After the funeral, Cole took Carter's letter. It said, our lives are like streams, all merging into the same river, flowing over the waterfall to heaven. Find joy in your life. Edward. Cole finally mustered courage, and went to his daughter Emily's home, seeing her holding her adorable daughter, his eyes full of tenderness. All pride and stubbornness melted. Emily looked at her worn father. Years of resentment eased. She hugged Cole gently. He kissed his granddaughter's cheek. At that moment, he fulfilled, kissed the most beautiful girl. In his heart, his granddaughter was the most beautiful angel. Soon after, Cole passed away peacefully. His assistant carried 2 coffee tins, climbed to the summit of Mount Everest, scattering Cole and Carter's ashes across the magnificent snow. They finally completed the last wish. Witness breathtaking scenery. The assistant stood at the peak, looking at the sea of clouds, recalling Cole's last words. Death is not the end. Being remembered is. Regret is not frightening. To die with regret is. The most moving thing about a bucket list is that it teaches us. Death is not the end. Being remembered is. Regret is not frightening. To die with regret is. Don't wait until you lie in a hospital bed to realize the most important wish is to live fully in every day of your life.